Well, chat. Well. We did promise, didn't we? A special mystery third option. Assuming it'll work. Assuming it's playing nice. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to tell it to show the thing. Sup, howdy. Okay, we're gonna have to go over and actually tell it to show the game. Specific thing. There it is. There we go. Now it should show up. Now that we've told it specifically. Still no. It's just because chat's a bit slower. Who knows? Well, maybe we can. After relaunching the game, well, a lot of good the video effects do then now, don't they? Hold on. Let's see if we can. If it doesn't work, we have a backup. It's not one to show up. Okay, then we go to Plan B. Then hold on, chat. We go to Plan B. We'll have to fiddle around with that. In that case. In that case. See if we can find it. Oh, they're really going to try and hide it from us, huh? Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. Oh, yeah, phenomenal. Cool, it's cheap, too. Alright, our backup plan worked, chat. Will take a second to download. But, this is actually something we wanted to stream a long time ago. But we weren't able to. Because because you're not allowed to stream it on Xbox for some reason. But there's a good way around that, and one of said ways is fuck them, but just download the game, just do it on your computer. See, chat, how can they stop us now? Alright, gonna take about 8 minutes. Most of the stream, I was tired. That's fine. We've decided to move over to another game. But the one we had planned doesn't work. So we're going over to... No, that won't be happening. But instead we have the game. The one, the only. But it's going to take about 3 minutes. It's going to take 4 minutes for it to download it. Speaking of things we wanna buy, there was one game, but we're gonna have to do it another time. But which more DLC do we need? Oh boy. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Yeah, we don't even know. Yeah, that doesn't even show up on Steam. I don't. Yeah, we can't even if we want. Holy shit! Wait, no, hold on. No, since Kane here, this is a better one. We'll do BioShock another time. Don't you worry. We'll probably do BioShock next week. Nah, we'll do it this week. But it's good to know that we can do this this other one next week. Oh fuck yeah. Chat, you don't understand. You fools. Yeah, we'll do this game next weekend. This one's a banger. About. That's nice. We don't know where to get it though. It's like, bro, you can send us all the videos you want. I don't know where to get it. Never OJ. We did it. We've streamed Orange Juice before. It's just you didn't see it. Foolishness. Listen here. How dare you? Did it download? Is it done? Almost. I was busy with FIFA. What a shame. Well, it'll always come back. We just need to recruit more people into it so we can bully them. Oh, do take your time, BioShock. Do take your time. Uh-huh. $12.99? Out your fucking mind. Another time. Another time. $12.99's a bit steep. Tell you what, Tris, we'll play Suck Up when that game comes out fully. It says it's still early access. We'll check. I'll put it on the list for when it's done. It's almost done, chat. It's almost. Perfect. Let's see them try to stop us from streaming it now. Quiet, all of you. Downloading update. Finally. Oh. Yes, we would love to play the BioShock game. Thank you, 2K. 2K wanted to make really sure we wanted to play BioShock. And believe it or not, 2K, yes, we do want to play the funny game we paid money for. So chat, this is BioShock. Let us know how the audio is. But one thing we love about this menu is you're basically making music by clicking things on the menu. That's fucking atmosphere. That's charm. Now, we would check out this, but we think we think you all need a bit more context on this game before we jump into the museum. But we will. We will get no. Even these we should kind of save till after we've beaten the game. So for now, if you know nothing about the BioShocks, as they say. Yeah, our graphics are too good for this to matter. We're even looking on stream. Yeah, you guys can't fucking see. Oh, wait a minute. I guess we'll have it there. And actually, we're going to go on Survivor difficulty because we want this game to viciously kick the shit out of us. It's fine though, chat, because we have infinite lives. Except for the final boss. Which, on Survivor difficulty, we've beaten the final boss on it. And he becomes really, really fun to fight. Because he's not just someone you just curb stomp. You actually have to give a shit.
They told me. Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Something tells us you guys need it louder. There's just this suspicious feeling we have. Yeah, you all are gonna need it louder. Here we go. Well, plane crashed. Masochist. Louder. Let us know if you need it louder. Well, shit. Also, hold on. Let's just make sure. Is that a Titanic reference? Probably. We wouldn't put it past him. Okay. 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 Sure. Why can't these both be F? Surely that's not, like... Okay, whatever. Joke, but it's too late now. No, do it again. Do the joke. Do the joke, funny man. Wait, think your streamer can't handle fucking jokes? Wait, think we can't make goddamn jokes too? It looks like things are heating up, chat. Ocean Gate. That's still it. That's still landed. Well, that is not our problem, chat. Thank God there's this mysterious lighthouse in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. You know, genuinely, just a lighthouse in actually the middle of nowhere. It's just us, or did we hear people screaming? That's probably fine. Hold on, we do need... Yeah, that's what... Right, we're looking for something. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we wanted subtitles. Propaganda. Well, at least it told us. Art. Holy shit, it really... Okay, we thought it was just saying like, oh, this is art. No, that's literally just what it says. Art. Industry. Science. Ten fathoms. 18 fathoms. Weird way to do the number. What? Oh. Fire at your fingertips. Nice. We could use that.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Oh?
No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Wow, the chairman really went all out on this version of the city. I mean, we gotta say, just saying fuck it and putting it in international waters. I mean, I give him credit. He's a fucking ambitious little bastard. I don't even know why he did this. This is now canonically how Academy City makes all of its money, right? They just made a city at the bottom of the ocean. Start doing all kinds of bullshit. We're pretty sure that was a gambling ring directly to our left. The man made a capitalist utopia so he could steal all their money. Brilliant. What a fucking genius. Yeah, just build us. We're still, even to this day, ever since we played, we've still tried to figure out the, mechanics of how the fuck he even started this bullshit.
Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
No trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just keep my gun.
Is it someone new?
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
Alright then.
I don't know how you survived
How the
that plane
fuck-
crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
I don't know, Kane, I don't know, gang, do we trust do we trust an Irishman?
Deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind.
Why did she just leave? Boredom. Plus, we don't have any Adam on us, so murdering us is pretty much worthless. But they're also crazy, so, yeah. I don't know. Do we trust an Irishman? Of course. Well, if Kane says we can trust the Irish...
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
You're asking a lot, friend.
I'll wrap you in a sheet.
This is our max speed, chat. Technically.
bit further. How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
We have the great... Chat, we now have a weapon that could kill Metal Gear. We need to change the duck thing. Hold on. No, that won't be happening. Crouch? That's gonna be control. Why the fuck would we ever walk? Okay.
I'm not a bad person.
Let's throw down. Oh, come on. Ugh. Ugh, come on. Canonically, this is basically how a no-skill fight goes. Everyone just beats the shit out of each other with pipes. Yeah, I'll take free drugs.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Hold on and everything will be...
Don't worry, your entire DNA is being played with like a cat with fucking yarn. But don't worry about it. You'll be okay.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow, always have been. You'll be no better off with Metal Daddy, little fish. See you floating upright.
Oh god.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's alright. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Goddamn, the confidence.
You alright, Boyle? First time plasma's a real kick from a mule.
Angel.
There's nothing like a fistful
Yeah,
of
damn
lightning
right.
now, is there?
So funny enough, chat. You know how we like for the sisters, we always have them talk in like weird ways. Like we always have them have like they're each distinct, like how they're written out. That's because we always envisioned how they talked a lot like the little sisters, where it's still them talking, but there's that weird like each of them has a unique reverberation that just makes it sound unnatural. But at the same time, everyone's just like, yeah, it's fine. That's just how they sound. That's fine. Don't even worry about it. Chat, you see anything dangerous? Hold on, just to make sure. Chat, you see... Gotta look both ways before you cross the street. You see anything? I don't see anything. Well, there's luggage, but that's probably fine. Oh, where in the fuck did you come from? Actually, from that angle of descent, you straight up clipped through the... Oh, shit. Excuse us, pardon us. Oh, that glass is cracking. Oh, that one strip depressurized. Well, pardon us. Now, come on. Now, come on, fellas. Not do anything. We're all gonna... Also, Kane, we have to admit, that is genuinely why we call Woden's normal attack the 1-2 punch. It's just because of this game. Give him the 1-2... Zap him, then hit him. Oh, give him the 1-2 punch. The old 1-2. Damn right. Fuck off. Because, as you can see, that does a lot more damage than that. We basically can take out a third of their health, whereas normally we can barely take out any. That's self-explaining. Let's get the...
Don't fucking judge me!
Bitch. Yeah, so that's why we call her main attack the 1-2.
Do it again. No, please, please, don't do that. The whole thing will go. No!
Leave me alone!
There is any number of jokes we could make about this city. We could make Academy City jokes, Birmingham jokes, Detroit jokes. This game's gonna... This game's going a mile a minute. Would you believe that we are actually... There's like, this game goes fucking insane. This all is leading to something. But this is just letting you know how shit the city is. The opening is basically showing you you're in hell.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
Sure, we got you. In loving memory of... You see this guy a lot? Like this... And we wonder who they're even supposed to be.
Wait. This has happened before? And none. Why aren't you here? Why is it today and not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh, no. No, 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 no.
How do we... ma'am? Do you require assistance? Alright, can we get a zoom in on that? Ma'am, that is a gun.
Baby and me, baby
Well, one woman's illusions is another man's fucking revolver.
They destroyed our minds.
We have a gun now.
Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Killing a grieving mother. To be fair, she did attack first. Now, keep in mind, we didn't draw the first blow. She was coming at us with a pipe. Charlie's dead. Fuck you. Give us that gun. Thank you for your donation to the, Trio Gets a Fucking Gun Foundation.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrical.
Goodbye, Jojo. Okay, we know that it definitely wouldn't work that way, but... No, never mind. It's a stupid fucking question. Well, actually, no, this is a good question. Hold on, we turned this from a stupid question to an actual good question. Okay. So, while we've been watching the Academy City anime, Railgun has the fucking funny field around her at all times, right? Which is why animals don't like to be near her. Or like most animals. Now, let's say, hypothetically, she uses her powers in the water. Like, she's in the water, she fires off the electric shit. Will it hurt her because she's also in the water? Or is it just like, no, it won't do shit because it's her own power? Because now we're wondering, if we throw a fucking cup of water on her, is that basically like, well, I thought you've won. You've cracked the code. Because it can't be that easy, right? Surely it fucking can't. We can't throw a cup of water on Ty and he's now rendered fucking useless. It can't be that simple. Basically, she's immune. Okay, phenomenal. That's what we figured. We just wanted to make sure, like, if we... Because in that game we were just playing, you get an electric gun. It, like, fuses to you, but if you shoot it in water, you instantly die. But so does anyone else in the water.
New Year's.
Same thing with, like, this power right here. If we use this in the water, it will hurt us.
Working. Huh. Imagine my surprise. I guess I'll have another drink.
What the fuck?
Here's a toast to Diane McClintock. Silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly.
So, chat, in our house, we have, like, a shelf or two of empty bottles of alcohol we've drunk. Now, that's because we want to turn the kitchen basically into this bar. Because in our kitchen, the kitchen leads into the backyard where the pool is. So we thought it'd be really neat to, like, because there's also, like, these kind of bar stools up next to this table, like, this kind of bar serving table. And we were like, it would be so fun to actually have it be set after this bar. And, like, get a bunch of posters. Like, we want this poster in that room. And have it be like, this is the entrance into BioShock. It'd be a little fun.
Too spliced up. I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
Okay.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you had a whole...
Went to the wrong bathroom.
Coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now?
Well, so did he, apparently.
Shakespeare, trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Oh, he's being dramatic. How bad could this little hole be? Okay, now there's a story here. Either okay, no. No, we're just generally trying to think of every fucking, like, scenario on how you make a hole this bad. What combination of tomfuckery Like, breaching charge before the war? Because, spoiler alert. Well, it's not a spoiler alert. You kind of pick it up. The reason Rapture's so bad is because of the Civil War. This was before the Civil War. Casually, someone blew up the toilet so hard. Also, yes, you do have to pay money to enter the toilets. Someone blew up a toilet so bad. God damn.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
Well. Chat, we're gonna be honest. It's so fun playing BioShock again after all these years. But an interesting thing, this game is made by the same guys who made System Shock 1 and 2. That's who made BioShock. That's why it has a very System Shock-esque presentation. And we would like to play System Shock 1 and 2 at some point on stream. God damn!
That's the big daddy. She got it on him. He keeps her safe.
And apparently can fucking teleport. Because that man is gone. Sandra Cohen's Happy Chappy. Oh, we're gonna meet Sandra Collins, chat. Don't you worry. We like the dramatic music, and then you just have this calming shit in the background. So, another confession, chat. That is the inspiration for Jezebel and her ability to control robots. Jezebel's the little sister. Every robot connected to her, that's Mr. B. Which is why, Ken, you did a surprisingly amazing job with that in the Black Sheep thing of with how that guy's power worked from taking it from Jezebel, because all of those machines basically would have just been, you're attacking Mom, I have to break you in half now. Send in the Legion. So, we're gonna start it and then stop it.
Hey, I'm Jeff Keighley here in Boston.
But we do like the setup of this. Hold on.
To hear some untold stories about the making of BioShock with Ken Levine.
We'll probably look at those when we're done with the game, chat. But for now, we just wanted to make sure it counted as collected, so it can go into the. But we actually love watching those directors' commentaries because it's an interview with how they made the game, and like BioShock almost didn't get made. Like they had to go from store to store, begging people to like take a look at it, and they're like, and everyone's like, "What are your credentials?" They're like, "Well, we made System Shock 1 and 2, which those commercially flopped at the time. Now they're a cult classic and everyone loves them, but at the time they flopped." And they're like, "Yeah, we made this game that like 2 people liked." They ended up getting this game funded because one guy at a game store was like, "Oh, I played System Shock. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I can hook you up with my boss, and y'all can work something out." This game only got made because one random motherfucker in a game store happened to like their game, and now we have possibly one of the greatest games ever made. Not the greatest. That still goes to Outer Wilds, but one of the greatest games ever made. I'll fucking stand by that. Halo, BioShock, and Outer Wilds, and Fallout New Vegas have to be like the top 4 for... Why give a shit, chat, when you can pull out a fucking gun? Why care, chat, when you can pull out a Glock? Actually, what gun is this? Does anyone remember what year it said at the start? It was like 1950 something. Let's do a little reading together, chat. Hold on. 1950 revolvers. Oh, we think we have a winner. Actually, let's just look up BioShock revolver. 44 Magnum. Absolutely not. This is the 1950s. Come on, we want some like cool facts about them. There it is. Wait a minute. No, this is 38. No, this isn't a 44 Magnum. This is a 38 caliber. This game was used in This game, the BioShock had a multiplayer, and it was decent. The revolver is probably a Webley Mark V. British? Oh, that explains why it takes 700 shots to kill anyone. This is a British gun. Of course. How could we have... Hold on, there's a... Goddamn... Go away. This is a British revolver, chat. That's why it's fucking weaker than pissing at the enemy. Phenomenal. Alright, we do have a confession though. We do actually like the Webley. We know, like, so many World War II games make that gun shit, and we're like, why do you make the one World War II revolver shit? We know, like, in concept, it's still a 38, which isn't the most powerful, but come on! It's like the one revolver in World War II you get to play with. We want to have a little fun with it. We want to feel like a British lieutenant. Our objective's over there, but let's look around a little bit. We're gonna be honest, this doesn't look like a Webley. I mean, it looks like a Webley, but it doesn't seem like it's supposed to be. Doesn't this gun feel a little... Doesn't it seem a little too big? Because this looks like a big-ass fucking gun. We saw it in the carriage. That thing was massive. This feels a little too big. But it is 1950, and they did go to Rapture at, like, around, like, a little bit after World War I, so it kind of makes sense. And apparently it is using 308. Hold on, we want to look at the gun. Hold on. Before we do anything, we want to look at the Webley it said this gun is supposed to be. Webley. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit, yeah, no, this definitely is a Webley. Which means this is not a 308. You were close, Kane. This is not a 44 Magnum. This is a 45 APC. Which means we are shooting somebody with the Magnum rounds of its day. We're hitting people with 45. Yeah, that explains why this gun's so fucking massive now. Okay. Wait, the British made a good revolver? Is that blood? Yeah, that looks like blood. No, that can't be. The British have earned Respect? No, 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 no. What a sick fucking timeline are we in? Although everyone else's guns, the first weapon we find, as you saw, it said it was a revolver. However, chat, after the first revolver, every gun of this caliber is called a pistol. And you can notice that every enemy is basically using a smaller revolver, which is probably the police special used in America, which would be 38s. So our gun is weirdly a 45 caliber, but we can also just stab in a 38. Considering they made the ability to where we are basically a mini railgun, we're gonna not question how the fuck they pulled that off. But, yeah, interesting fact, we suppose, chat. An interesting gun fact for all of you. We say, Kane barely staying awake as we freeze to death out here in the frozen tundras. Every year, chat, every year, there's like a couple days where it's just like, yeah, the entire world is frozen now. Fuck you. Worst part is it comes after Christmas. Every time without fail. The fuck is this? That's a fucking flamethrower. Well, this is a pickle.
You want more?
Why do they have pistol rounds if they don't have pistols? You'd think at a certain point they'd stop jumping into that, but whatever.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here!
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal?
Because of Sod's Law, as soon as they drop the bullets, they'll find the gun. Sod's Law. We have never heard of that, but that is actually the exact reason we hoard ammo in games. The exact moment we use them, oops! That's basically what all of that... Chat, most of you were there for, opposes forces. Every time we had health, no ammo. Every time we had ammo, no health. Fucking, by God, we used any, like, power weapons at any point. It's like, not any of those 5 minutes later. Oops.
Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite to be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell. Or das Vodania, Jack.
So, fun story. And you'll like this one, Kane. Did you know that Histoire's voice actress is in BioShock 2? And this is going to make you fear her. Because we're scared of her now. This cannot be the same person. I did not know. We found that out back when we played K-On!, that was around the time BioShock 2 came out. We remember buying the multiplayer she was a DLC character in the BioShock 2 multiplayer. And you will not be able to tell this is the same person. Hold on. BioShock 2. So what's also cool about the multiplayer is when you leveled up your character, you got new weapons like the machine gun, the shotgun, all that. But at certain thresholds of your character, you would get audio logs telling about how they would, like, what they were doing in the game. Like, it was basically like every level you got was like how far they were progressing in the shit. I'm trying to find which one has her. Hold on. Is this the one? Okay. You've already heard it, but you have to fucking understand. This is Histor's voice actress.
These rapture men, they are the strongest, the brightest, yes, all of these, yet they are just men. Oh, how strong they are, how intelligent, how sensitive, until they look into my eyes. And there, they see themselves as if for the first time. This they never survive. How it hurts me to see what they find in my eyes.
That's the same fucking voice actress. How the fuck? No, it's not. No, they're lying. No, it's not. We have heard so many of her other voices. They are all basically the same. That's a Suarez voice actress. No, it's not. No, it can't be. You're lying. We're just gonna double check, 'cause we swear it is. Yep, same one, Stephanie Shee. That's her. Yep. Yep, that voice you just heard? Hold on, let's get a little bit more of that. Yeah, that's Sonata. That's a Swar. Estel Bright. Yui.
My isolation is my own doing, this I know. But I am made this way, a creature of detachment. But possibly, I can remake myself. With Adam, maybe I can live like the others. In ignorance, yes, but no longer alone. Today I went outside into the halls of rapture, and I found myself beside myself. Oh, how I love this world! The aromas, the sweet roasting of flesh, the exquisite nasal burn of sulfur, the air rife with the moans of defeat, the bellowings of victory. Such drama, and all so real. This is what the theater can never be. This is life.
Yeah. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? Oh, really now? It's fucking... Huh? What? Huh? So anyway, she's a wizard. What's Adam? Okay, so Adam. Oh, well, no, don't worry. We're about to get. Actually, they're about to explain
Now
it.
you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king.
We should probably turn it down, huh? Yeah, that needed to go down.
Rapture.
There we go.
Now find your way to emergency
That better? Is that good, chat? Okay, they're about to explain what Adam is. But Adam is how you buy... Basically, Adam is what's used to change the DNA and do all these scientific innovations. So it's also what we use to buy... It's basically the money used to buy your plasmas. So your normal money, you buy ammo, healing item, all that shit. Adam... Become the greatest Esper that ever done Espered. Oh, and we're not stuck to electricity. See, the chairman wasn't a Chad like Andrew Ryan. Why just be one thing when you can be all the thing? You know, it's funny because canonically, the chairman's fucked, whereas Andrew Ryan has literally never fucked. No, he has fucked. They've both gotten bitches. They're the same person, once again confirmed. I mean, you did tell us that he kept doing this shit throughout the centuries. At one point, we'd believe he'd just go, I'm gonna make an underwater city and start drugging people with sea slugs. Let's see what happens. They got superpowers, fuck yeah. Nice. Don't worry about this. You see this? You see that right there? You see how that says we can electrify people with a shotgun? Don't worry about that. Why are you still thinking about it? Don't think about it. Don't think about how the game's already throwing out, yeah, you can get an electric shotgun. Yeah, don't think about that. Are you ready for the best hacking minigame ever? Woo! Woo! It's the you didn't buy vodka? We already drank vodka earlier at the bar. It's the greatest minigame ever. And that's gonna be our hacking for the game. Not all of the games, but that's gonna be our hacking for this game. Oh, it's a chick at the bar. Nice.
He was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right, and so interested in my case.
Get him, boys! We do also, in case you're wondering why sometimes we just drug ourselves like that, you need Eve to use your powers. At least to the degree we are. You need it a lot. So that, like, that's why there's the 9 next to our red health and 4 next to our blue. Mana and health. Fastest way to think about it. Mana and health.
Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak.
I gathered. We know. It's just... It's just, you know... We know most people probably gathered it, but it is something like... Games nowadays... Just... I don't fucking know. It's just something that it feels like nowadays is so easy to overlook.
It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Especially in this game, because when you're playing the game, The button. What is even? We don't even think there is a. Hold on. We need to explain why. It's such a weird thing. Okay. You have to understand why it's such a weird thing to explain. Because it's super unintuitive. In the next game, in BioShock 2, when we get to it, you can manually choose, I want to use plasmid right now. However, in this game, you don't get to choose, you have to run out. Well, can you go? Okay, essentially, the reason it's, like, we have to explain is because you will lose track, like, you'll either be, you'll either have, in this game, you'll either have far too many of these, or far too little. Because you don't get to choose when you activate them. And right now, we'll be taking that. By now, like right now, after 1 or 2 attacks, we have to reload, right? So it's like, oh, okay, we're constantly getting them, we're constantly using them, but we're also not using plasmid that much because these guys are weak, right? We're trying to explain, like, how we're playing the game. We're using them for, like, quick burst of damage because we know it's limited. We get 2 shots, especially on hard. But we're fine. Because most people are carrying at least something. But then later on, you run out because, you know, you need to switch. At a certain point, you need to switch from going, I always have this, to I never had this. Like, they had a whole E-Viper. Where the fuck you going? So, the thing we're getting at is, in this game, you forget how many Eve hypos you have, because later on we'll even start getting powers that when we heal or do certain things, we also get Eve. So like everything we're doing naturally, we just get Eve, so we always have Eve. And as you can gather, you can upgrade your health in Eve. So you'll just have so much, I'm beginning it so much, that even when you use Eve, you don't notice. Because you just have so goddamn much of it. So, like, that's why we have to explain, like, the number next to it is 2. That's how much we have. Because if we start complaining later, why do we have Eve? You can point to this moment right now where we kept using it for every fucking target. Going, well, that's why, jackass. In about 5 sessions, you can point back and go, well, only you weren't a tuna fish. Oh shit! Yeah, that's also why Eve's gonna become very interesting, because we'll need to stop using Eve now and only use them for turrets. So let's start hacking. Okay, that's an alarm. Oh, that's an overload. If the thing stops at that, we take super damage. Fucking up. My god, look how much fun this hacking is. You can feel the adrenaline from here. Finished. Phenomenal. Okay, so this turret's ours forever. Also, the 1-2 punch, much like Woden. Hold that thought. Okay, chat. So you saw, that was an interesting thing that the AI can do. You saw how once we start kicking their ass, they ran to the healing machine. That's because they can heal. But one cool thing about this is if we hack it, if we hack this, healing becomes cheaper for us here. But also, if the enemy uses it to try and heal, it'll poison them, which instantly kills them. So that's why, like, in this game, especially in this game and the other one, you become a hacking maniac because yeah, like, she was running toward it, and that's how you can see that it's yours. It's green and reddish. That's just, it's just some cool. Oh, yeah. One nice thing is you can listen to audio logs while hacking. Second game doesn't let you do that.
The vending machines. We should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
So, you can kind of guess this is a bit of a classist thing of rich against the poor. And well, yeah, it is, but it's a little bit more. We forget there's like a certain book this is based off of. In the director's commentary, which we highly recommend everyone watch after like either playing or watching a playthrough of this game, including ours, this is based off a book. I forget which book. It's an obscure one, too. Well, not obscure, but it's like we gather it was like apparently like some people may have had it for like they had to have read it. We don't even want to say it. We want to say it's a British. It's like a book from England or like around there. We don't think it is, but it might be. It's fucking. It's. We've never read it personally, and we want to. But the basically thing is like this book's whole ideal is based off of that. Kind of a capitalism extreme bad, but also a tale of a utopia, but a utopia being lost. At one point, Rapture might have been great. You know, everyone's rich, everyone's able to do all this and be creative and expressive, but then, you know, eventually someone has to scrub the toilets. It's like there's a book it's based off. Can't fucking remember it right now. Look that up later. Cause now that we can play these games easier again. Oh boy, howdy. So this machine is El Amo Bandito. If you need some anti-personnel or some armor piercing, you know who to go to. It's so racist. Also, another cool fact. Now, this is actually a cool behind-the-scenes fact. We don't remember if El Bandito is, but this guy.
Welcome to the circus of value.
No, do the one we love. Hold on.
Welcome to the. Welcome. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Okay, that's our favorite line. We love it.
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
But this voice, the voice actor for this is actually one of the main creators, like one of the main two guys. Forget his name. Again, like, when we finish the game, we'll actually go through the director's commentary and we'll see. But one of the creators, like the original guys, he was the voice of the clown dude. And he has a funny story about it. His wife literally banned, he did it so much at home because he thought it was such a fun voice to do that she banned him from doing it at the house. Because he would practice it so much there, but he also loved doing it. She was so creeped out by it. It's Waluigi. but yeah, because BioShock has a very limited budget. It is a very limited budget, so a lot of the creators or like art directors and whatnot are doubling up as voice actors, but they're still giving it so much. Not everyone, but
on the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
Damn, did he just say people... Did he just say people with free healthcare are fucking rapists? Holy shit, Andrew, you gotta calm down, my man. You gotta fucking relax. Hey, we love clowning on the British as much as the next, but that feels like... That feels a bit racist. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I was at German prison camp.
A German prison camp during World War II. Oh, this is gonna go well.
I was 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he make experiment. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error, and this make him angry. But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I don't know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I said, if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
Okay. We're not gonna think about the ramifications of that.
Beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
And he probably had nothing but good intentions with that revelation, chat. Only the best intentions come of, what if I need to just do some more unhinged bullshit? Back here, you pussy. So chat, yeah, we can't die if one of these is around. Now, there is an achievement for never dying ever. Essentially, like, never use a Vito chamber. Ever. And you can disable them. But for the sake of this stream, at least, we're gonna keep it on. And what we'll probably do is one day, like after we beat all the games, we'll come back and do like challenges like that. We'll actually come back and play this game, because then everyone will kind of get the story and we can just kind of talk about it. I'm sleepy. Well, you can go ahead and rest. We're gonna keep streaming this game though. But as always, it'll be put on YouTube the same day. We'll probably stream this also tomorrow. He has no health, get him. What I miss? We're in capitalist utopia turned dystopia.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shape over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
So basically, we're in Rapture, the underwater city. Doesn't mention any of your... Yeah, no, that's just because this is just a game we like. There's nobody who could really fit because this is a character. This isn't like a creator thing. Like, this is someone who has a lot of character and a lot of, like, depth. Essentially, this is, like, going back to the roots of our characters. So we may talk about them, like, sometimes. Also, Gary isn't ours. That's somebody else's characters. So is Olivia. Woden's ours. That's just a tabletop we're in. But no, this is like a basis for a lot of our stuff, because this is one of our childhood games. So we're going to, there's a lot of shit here. But basically, in this world, they can change, like, we can shoot electricity from our hand because they found a way through Adam to change the DNA. So art's better because like you can change everything about your DNA. You can do all this shit with Adam. You can make machines and technology. But the problem is, you can get addicted to splicing, and so people become monsters and addicted to like doing all this shit. It's all there's also sort of drug thing in there. BioShock is just wondering. Oh, okay. Well, we beat. Then we beat opposing forces. I go to Tail Eos from app. Yes. Yeah. You can change your sex. Like, we could just say right now, yeah, we're Natalie now, and just be perfectly like a woman. We could just do that. The Big Daddies are basically like this. You remember that giant Big Daddy we saw at the start? That giant monstrous being? Adam made it to where his skin is fused to the suit. He can't take it off. The suit is him. All those eye holes you see, they're probably eyes all over there. You can mutate yourself to that fucking extreme. So you want to be a furry? My boy. My brother in Christ, we got you. Or in your case, Trust, our sister in Christ, we got you. Don't... Sure. Uh-huh. You want to literally be a Pokemon? I don't see why we couldn't. Said Andrew Raham. However, it'll cost you $1 bajillion. And thus the downside, because, well, yes, you can do anything with Adam. It also has a cost. So the poor can't do shit with it, really. But the rich, you know, they can do anything now. So they just get bored. And they just keep doing shit. Like, Steinman's already the top of his game. Adam to him is a tool to keep improving. To everyone else, it's like, oh, this freedom to do all this shit. You know, it's like, to him and Sander Coles, all them, it's boring. What are you going to use it for? It's beautiful. Honestly, most splicers probably look like they do because they went to Sander Coleman. Or not Sander, this guy. Fucking forgot his name. Steinman! Fucking Steinman. Ugly! Make me... Steinman! They said, Stein! God, we want...
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your manor, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Did we just get Britished at? Chat, someone clip that where we also say, did we get Britished at? Oh, we have to confirm to, like, to Kane that someone just fucking Britished at us. What the fuck was that? What just happened? Did he just say posh sort of geezer? A day in the life of a true Brexit geezer. Look at me. Look at my princess. Ain't she beautiful? Oh shit! So we saw earlier, chat, that the cameras can summon turrets. Now, if those cameras are against us, you can kind of guess. Not gonna be happy. Also, yes, you can hack turrets to be on your side. Once again, playing into the capitalistic theme. which we enjoy. Perfect. Shit. Wow, we're amazed we're still alive. We should be dead, but alright. Hacker's Delight! So chat, we'll explain this a bit more, but right now, so we have more than plasmids, is all we'll say for now. So every time you hack something, gain a little bit of health and Eve, which, if you remember our explanation from earlier on why we wanted to explain the hypo, like the mana health system, is because we will start getting so many upgrades to where every little action we do is just giving us Eve back. So we forget how many hypos we have.
Parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city and the doubters set a fire to spoil our home. 1,000 atoms a man.
Ooh, fire. Our favorite, personally.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
So chat, there's a reason why this is our favorite plasma. Because this is genuinely how we learned to snap. Did you play Fear and Hunger? We've seen a bit about it. Probably not. I mean, we probably played off stream. Give it a shot, like look it over, maybe. So we wouldn't say we wouldn't play, like, off-stream we'd probably give it a shot, but on-stream we'd have to play it once, because we've seen some stuff about it, and we're like, we have to see if we're, because we like showing off games we think are interesting or cool. Whether because of the time period or whatever about them. And that game's like, it's interesting, but it's kind of more of like, it feels a little, like it's like streamer baity, like you're not really meant to complete it. If that makes sense. And we like completing games.
What is the greatest
That it's so hard to it's kind of like one of those games that we feel like either it's streamer bait or it's one of those games we have to play it enough to where we understand like how to highlight it. Like when we play Fallout New Vegas, we've played that game so much that we're gonna mod it so we have new experiences, but we know how to highlight that game. We know how to get the best ending, we know how to do everything, we know how to show like the coolest shit off. That's like for Fear and Hunger what we feel like it would be. Either we have to know what's going on, or it's just kind of a streamer bait game. We don't want to play like a game that's meant for us to play it once or twice and we're done. 0451. Alright. What's nice is in the same game, it'll remember it for you if you've seen the code. So 0451. But this one we have to remember it ourselves. We know some people might like the added difficulty, but we do like the whole, if we've seen it once, we'll like, just so that way we're not like, because when we mix up passwords or codes, it's like we're mixing up 1 or 2 letters. It's like, come on, we know what it is, just give us it. We're drunk enough to know that's a turret. Correction, our turret. Before you ask, Yes, you can buy out someone's safe to where it'll open for you. No, we do not understand why the fuck you would do that. Oh, gas, chat. Reduces difficulty when hacking. Okay, so that's a pretty nice one. Just overall, like, it'll make the puzzles easier. We'll get some game-changing shit, chat. Don't you worry. How spooky.
I'm your better.
I swear we do more damage when they're on fire. And we're okay with that.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
I also love how the music kind of has some real. How is the volume, by the way? Does it need to go down or up? I think it's fine. Oh shit! This is a different turret, Chad. This is a grenade launcher turret. Hold on, chat. There's something we're gonna do. Something we have to do real fast. Okay, cool. Back to it. So did you know friendly fire's on in this game? We just found that out. I turned one to kick ass so bad, it was willing to blow us up for it.
There was nothing there. Who would have thought?
Yeah, so that's a rocket turret. Also, all the turrets are ramshackled, and we love them. They have such personality. Like, look at this thing. That's the rocket box, and these are like... We'll see it later. This is like a thing designed to shoot tennis balls, but it's on like this swivel chair, too. Right? And like with Adam and everything and how all the shit works, it's just this mobile turret. Because again, we're in a place where everyone can be as creative as they want. So someone just ramshackled a fucking rocket launcher automatic turret. And it's the goofiest little bastard when you look at it. But it has such personality. The fact that you can, like, at first you look at it from like back and you're like, yeah, okay, that's some sort of rocket thing. And then you come up close and you're like, wait, that's not armor. That's a swivel chair. That's like a bike tire. This is goofy ass shit, but it fits with the setting. of like this 1950s sort of steampunkish vibe. More personality in Call of Duty allies. Hey now. The Modern Warfare series had some personality. Now we will say we'll stick up for the Modern Warfare and Black Ops. 1 and 2, and even 3 to a degree, we'll stick up for. Those games do have personality. But they're the cheesy action movie game, and they know it. And that's why we respect them. I'm saying the newer ones. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, then absolutely. The older ones, like, the older Call of Duty games we felt like were either historical dramas, and then they mixed into, like, we're just gonna be dumb action movies, but we know we're dumb action movies. Like, just think about, like, where Kane was making a joke about Shepard from Modern Warfare 2 earlier, but it's like, oh, this big bad general who lost all his men died, and you have to stop him, and then you throw a knife at him at the last second as you're bleeding out. It's like, yeah, it's stupid as shit. But you'll clap if we play it on stream. We'll fucking clap when it happens. Call of Duty, but it's World War II. That was the earlier Call of Duty games. Tress, that's like, you make that as a joke, but Call of Duty and Medal of Honor used to just be like historical dramas. Like they make like, really? Yes. In fact, one of our, like, okay, this is more of a, this is kind of a joke on the American education system, but we could also see someone genuinely gathering. The old Medal of Honor games and Call of Duty games would actually teach you history. They were pseudo-documentaries. Like, they would explain, like, Operation... Oh, let's see, hold on, let's see if we can... This still relates to BioShock, because we are after World War I, and we do think, like, you know, getting a little bit of the oh. So, hold on. Let's see if we can pull one up. No. Okay. So, this was like, so, you know, even Medal of Honor a bit less so, but, this is basically what Call of Duty and Medal of Honor were doing. There you go. Trust, we can talk about that later, but for now. So this is basically what they were doing. More from video games than actual schools. And that's what they used to do in these games.
June 6, 1944. 175,000 Allied soldiers breached the walls of Fortress Europe through intense German resistance. By late June, Cherbourg had fallen, giving the Allies the port they so desperately needed. By early August, Eisenhower had amassed an Allied army of over 1 million strong. Treacherous field-to-field hedgerow fighting unleashed a breakout across France. With the Germans in full retreat, the Allies...
This is from a video game. One of our favorites, by the way.
Marshal
I
Montgomery
can't...
moved north into Belgium, while General Patton and the Third Army pushed to the Siegfried Line. It was here that the Allies encountered their newest enemy, the lack of sufficient supplies. Patton's plan was to run straight through the teeth of the Siegfried Line directly to Berlin. Monty had devised a daring airborne operation that had the potential of ending the war by Christmas. Having only enough supplies to support one advance, the fate of thousands rested in the hands of the few. With Allied superiority on land, sea, and air, what could go wrong?
That is the fucking opening for Market Garden. And it's all the British's fault! It was always the fault of the British. Once more, Britain, the fault lies with you. God of War top and where Greek history and yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, yeah, but we want. Hold on, can we find on Good Old Games? Oh shit. Oh shit, they got Allied assault? Bruh. Oh, they don't have front lines though. Oh. Chat, they don't have front lines. Damn. They're having fun playing an Oregon Trail simulator and having fun. Yeah, bruh. Oregon Trail was the shit. Bro, they got Pacific Assault? Oh my god. We lost the Arizona. We shouldn't. Chat, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Fucking gonna. You do not understand. We're fucking gonna. We're willing to switch those in a couple hours. By the way, we're willing to stream for a good while. Which is that 21? Where's our phone? Shit, where is our phone? There it is. Found it. Considering last time. Oh, we just need. Oh. Okay, we're gonna remove that one then. We'll just do this one for now. Oh, chat, we're just making sure we don't go over budget. Because we are starting to buy. We want to start buying games again and playing them on PC and shit. Oh boy. Bro, they got Medal of Honor Airborne? What the Anyway, no. Trish, you were talking about Oregon Trail. Hold up a minute. Were you talking about Oregon Trail? Okay. Did your school ever have you... Okay. So, did your school ever... Hold on, there's something we gotta make sure of. Yeah, did anyone's school ever have them like make them play Oregon Trail? Yep. Okay. So did they just let you like play Oregon Trail and you just played it how you played it? Such a weird question, but like, did mine did? They just let you play it, right? Goofy ass names and all. First of all, nice. But second of all, so the fuck is happening? Doesn't matter. Hold on. Shit, this game was hype as fuck. So in our thing, so this was genuinely the funniest thing to us. During okay, so during school, right? People would be like hunted. We were playing the game normally. We were out there, we were having fun. Well, actually, we'll just buy one for now. Let's go back into this game. Play this game for now. Let's play this one. Oh god, what did we break? Okay, so in our school, what the funniest shit? They wouldn't let us. Okay, So we were playing the game normally, right? We were hunting when we did. We'd make sure we get a bit of an excess of food, and then keep going, right? We didn't want to spoil meat, so we kind of knew when to get this out of the way. Damn. So, like, we would hunt, have an overstock and keep going. And then one day our teacher was like, alright, you can't, like, they had to make a rule, because apparently the other kids in our class were fucking psychos. Because they're like, you're limited to only hunt this many pounds of meat. You can't go over it, you're gonna get in trouble. We're like, we heard how much she said, and we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, we were a gamer at that point. We can't remember, it might have not been said, it was like a certain amount of meat, we're like, what the fuck do you mean you can't hunt more than that much? Do you mean like, you can't have over that amount in your inventory? Because that much will see you through if you guess everything right. Which, absolutely fucking not. We remember, like, we kept that rule, and we think we ended up winning. Like, a couple of our people made it to the end. Or, like, the thing ended, either the thing ended before we could get to the end, or something, but we were like, what the fuck do you mean you can only get this amount of meat? What? We literally thought to ourselves, are people people cheesing? Because we didn't think about this like, oh, let's just do the shooting mini game because it's fun, yeah, killing things. We were just like, wait, are people getting like a stupid amount of meat because that's the cheese to beat Oregon Trail? What? Hold on, should we be farming way more meat than we had? We were looking around like, wait a huh? Do people know like the strat to beat the Oregon Trail? Because as a kid, we didn't get, like, it was supposed to be a historical lesson. We were just like, oh shit, we're playing Oregon Trail. And we knew Oregon Trail was a game. Game Tap, we've talked about Game Tap before, had all the Oregon Trails on it. We had played them already. We had, like, played them just as games to experience, to have fun with, because we had heard about them once or twice. So we were like, wait. Because we knew, like, you got, like, a prize for beating this. And so, like, in elementary school, in, like, the second grade, we were like, wait, do people, like, we thought people, like, much like nowadays as adults, were like, man, are people, like, gaming an Oregon Trail? Are motherfuckers cheesing Oregon Trail to get the funny sticker book? Holy shit, my man. That's wild. As a kid, because like the only people we played games with were like Seth, because we knew him that young, but was also our brothers who were 10 years older than us, who understood what Oregon Trail was about and would meme about it. So we were so we were so lost. But we do love the idea of in a kindergarten setting, someone being so sweaty that they mid-maxed Oregon Trail to get the Donald Duck eraser. Someone fucking mid-maxed it. Bro, they didn't have canyon race cars. We shit you not. They have like candy bars and like little toy cars, and we're like they would say like, oh, also be part of like 10% extra credit. But as a kid, we're like, I am fucking done. 10% extra credit, suck my cock. I want the Lightning McQueen race car, motherfucker. I'm gonna learn Oregon. I'm gonna cheese Oregon Trail one. The sad thing is, we think, like, the competition ended before we get to the end, but, like, the fucked up part is, we think we got to the end with basically everyone alive. That's what was fucked up. Like, they only counted the person who did it first, and if you want to get to the end of Oregon Trail first, You can let so many people die and not give a shit. We, however, we're pretty sure we legitimately got every single person across. Because even in elementary school, we had characters in our heads, so we'd name them after characters. Like, we'd name them after our own characters, and we wouldn't want any of them to die. So we think we even, like, reset saves and stuff, but we made it to where everyone was at the end of, everyone got to the end of Oregon Trail. We should have gotten that fucking prize, chat. We survived the Oregon Trail. Not only did we survive the Oregon Trail, we thrived the Oregon Trail. We're the courier. The courier. God damn it, chat. We are the courier.
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Su Chong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject's age white and male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace? Yes, sir. Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. We've coordinated lot 44 enraged because of its tendency to...
So Suchong seems like just a crazy scientist. He's a major player in this game. In all of the games. We need to charge this phone, actually. Stop fucking around with it. Just let it charge. But yeah, no, we're glad everyone enjoyed that Oregon Trail story, because that, like, that's stuck in our mind. Because we also, like, we've talked about GameTap before. Like, the site that had, like, all the Tomb Raider games up to Angel of Darkness. All the Metal Slug games, Street Fighter, so on. So it was like an infinite library of video games. And we fucking loved it, but we fell off because we didn't... We enjoyed playing our games privately. And that computer was out in, like, the living room. And so if, like, we were playing a violent game, our parents would be like, oh, you can't play that! And we're like, why? It's a video game. I know it's not real. Like, when our mom found out about Halo, she's like, he can't play that. Look at all that, how violent it is. You told us it was army men. And we're like, and then, like, our brothers and dad to this day joke about it to where it's like, it is army men. Just, you know, a bit more graphic. But it's like, we knew it was a video game. Oh shit. Perfect. Some people worry way too much over that shit. I mean, our parents were overbearing. Our mom was right. Like, these were violent video games for a kid. Like, we don't know if we would let our kid play Tomb Raider or Resident... We don't know if we'd let our 4-year-old play fucking Resident Evil Nemesis. We maybe get that one. But it was just like... Because our brothers were so much older and we were so much younger, she was way more protective because she knew all the tricks from our brother. It was kind of the another problem was, like, she knew all the tricks of our brother, so we weren't allowed to, like, figure out ways to do it our own way. And, like, get way past shit. Because we do think, to a degree, kids do need to learn how to trick their parents. Well, like, if we don't want our kid to play Call of Duty 3, like, we don't want our 4-year-old to play... Black Ops 1 and 2 because of all the cursing and how violent it is. But if our 4-year-old, when they're like, I'm talking, when you reached 8. Okay, we weren't 8 and 5 years old, but like, when we were 8, like, Okay, when we were 8, they might have been a bit more lenient on violent video games. They're like, oh, he's played Call of Duty. Okay, so it was... our family was also super Republican, so it was like, okay, is there a bunch of gore and blood? No. Are they, like, shooting Nazis or something? Like, if it was like, oh, they're shooting... if it was, like, Star Wars. Like, Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, the clone troopers... Okay, in concept, it's clone troopers and rebels shooting each other to death, you know, and all this... You know, blazing each other. Darth Vader comes up and cuts everyone in half and shit. And it's like, okay, it's Star Wars. There's no blood. So Star Wars we were allowed to get away with. And we love that because Star Wars Battlefront is our favorite game because it's just this massive clash of people killing each other over and over again to win. But it's fine because it's Star Wars. Isn't that a little bit fascinating? Like, this game, our parents would never let us play. They say, damn, heck, can't have that. But Clone Wars, where I'm literally sniping some poor bastard's head off, that's fine. That's Star Wars. It is. We will say, though, our mom at a certain point kind of gave in. And when they gave us our first Xbox, they just kind of gave in and we're like, yeah, he's going to play Halo. And we remember one of the things we did as a kid that we now get was maybe a warning sign to our parents was we'd go up to the elites in the original Halo 1 game. Because if you punch them, blood splurts out of them. And then lands on the floor and actually paints the floor. And the blood and bodies don't despawn in the original Halo. So as a kid, we found it really... Because with humans and grunts, if you punch them, the blood... Like, if you punch them, the blood still happens, but there's no, like, it splurts out and then goes everywhere. It's just, like, blood particles appear on the ground. And as a kid, we understood that. It's like, okay, the red blood is the human blood, the blue blood is the alien blood. As a kid, we even understood that the blood was to mark... This is where our people have been hurt. This is where this alien species has been hurt. And this is where this one's been hurt. Because... Hunters were orange, grunts were blue, elites were purple. Like, we got it. Even as a kid, we understood what it was trying to tell us gameplay-wise. And narratively, because Halo, remember when we fought the Flood, would have rooms painted in blood. Well, one room was painted all blue. Well, that's not human blood, that's alien blood. But humanity would not paint the fucking walls like the red goddamn mist walk through here. Believe it or not, Sergeant Johnson isn't fucking ragdolling a grunt corpse around. So something fucked somebody up. But our mom would always be like, so even our brothers tried to stop us half-heartedly. But eventually our mom gave up. Like, we're glad she did because we, like... The reason we're talking about the blood particles, because as a kid, we would punch the elites, because like we said, the blood would split out. The others, the blood wouldn't split out, but it would still paint the area around them further and further out. But with the elites, we found it fascinating that if we punched the elite, blood splurted out, and where the blood particles landed, it would keep painting the area. So we'd keep punching them, because we wanted to see, okay, in this game, how far can these blood particles go? But, you know, if you see your 4-year-old kid beating the shit out of a dead corpse, even an alien dead corpse, and giggling, seeing how far it can go and going like, and being fascinated by it, we get the red flags, but to us, it's like, it wasn't, oh, we enjoyed killing this guy, because, we were like, we're fascinated by this. How far can we get this to go? Is there a limit to how, can we paint the map with elite blood? Where will the game stop us? And then, like, we paint, like, a sizable area, we back up when we leave. And then we do it when, like, playing co with our brothers, which maybe is why they kind of got it. But it's like, we were never fascinated by, like, hurting the elites or anything. We were just fascinated by, like, a game will allow us to just beat the shit out of this guy over. That's why in, like, Medal of Honor, we didn't, like, shoot the Nazis when we killed them or go, like, and, like, keep burning people alive or shit. It's, like... Their targets, we took them. It's, understand that, and we're trying to, trying to break animations. Yeah, that's basically how it is. But like, but then when we play Medal of Honor, it's like if you shoot the guy, they do a death animation, and then that's it. And it's cool to see all the different animations. But you shoot them, you move on. Another cool thing in Halo, if you died in Halo 1, there were certain death animations, right? Every death isn't like ragdoll. It's an animation. But what was cool is if, like, one of the things is Master Chief dies, he lays down his hands off to the side, like the normal, like, dead body and chalk thing, right? But if half your body's off a ledge, then part of your corpse sinks. And every single dead every single dead body in the game does that. Even the Flood. So it's cool because it gives everything a feeling of depth. Yeah, it's just polygons sliding down like sand blocks in Minecraft. But to us, that's why in Halo 2, when like there was ragdolls and then people were actually like leaning over railings and shit, it still felt natural. Because Halo 1 was basically doing that. And if anyone's seen Cry of Fear, which we would love to play at some point, maybe next week we'll do that. Actually, next Variety Horror Month, does anyone want to see like Cry of Fear's opening? Because that does have something later on. We won't see it at the start, but that is a pretty good one. But like, Halo worked with ragdolls. And that's why we're really sad looking at Bungie now. Because Halo was so innovative. I'd be down. That's a pretty good one. Remember we learned about that game? Has anyone seen Pyrocynical's video on it? It's a very good... Pyrocynical, for all his faults, does very good breakdowns. And some of his faults we're kind of like... We let slide because they don't seem that bad. Maybe it's that's... I mean, we're going to get flack for that like years in the future. But, they're not that bad. But, no, he's done a Cry of Fear game. It was like the best horror game you've never played, but we had played it. It was Cry of Fear because our buddy was like, oh yeah, this one game, like, it's so scary, apparently it makes you kill yourself. Our friend had, like, a mental problem. They weren't, like, retarded. Don't go that far. They're competent being on themselves. But they were... You know, for social interactions from a bit... Oh, God. It sounds to me... We haven't talked to them in years. We don't even know what's happened to them. We lost track with them. But, so we're not really doxing. But they told them about it because they're like, oh, it's so scary. It'll make you kill yourself and stuff. And we played it, and we were super young then. As old as he was an adult. So for him, it makes more sense. But for us as a kid, maybe he got that we were younger and he was worried about us. But we played it, and we were like, oh yeah, it was a spooky game, but we don't really get, like, the suicide stuff. We like, oh, the guy wanted to kill himself because he was sad. Being disabled's not that bad. Like, we didn't... It might be naive, but like and childish, but for us, being disabled to us wasn't that bad because we didn't view it as someone being lesser. And that sounds so mean. As like, oh yeah, you're paralyzed in a wheelchair. That's not that bad. But is us? It was just like, so it can still, like, they're still a person. I don't. Why are we we didn't get that society treats people so much differently based on this stuff that we were so confused by someone who, like... Because we loved writing. That was another factor, is we loved writing, and that thing, like, he was writing in a journal, and he wrote down this, like, the whole game is you in the journal, which is a big spoiler alert, but it's a decade-old mod. And the game's enhanced by knowing this, because you can look at it and understand... Because the whole game is more feelings than the story making sense. But, like, there are different endings to that game, and we were so confused, like, why would someone be so angry? Like, why would being disabled be such a bad thing? We're, like, even as a kid, we thought, like, yeah, losing our legs and, like, having to use a wheelchair and people having to deal with that sounds awesome. I don't care about walking, but now we're like, I still hate walking, and God knows we hate running. But the ability to move on our own, unabided by anything, no matter how slow it is, it's like in a game when if you get crippled in the leg and you have to, like, walk instead of run. It's like, yeah, you can get anywhere by walking. And, like, in Fallout New Vegas, you can get anywhere by walking, but it's not that bad, right? Why would you drop stuff? You can walk anywhere. But didn't you remember... There's a lot of danger in the world, and sometimes moving fast is, by God, it's a benefit. We have explained far too much to go back to BioShock, but it feels like when we play these games, we have to explain so many deep feelings. Because the main point of these streams isn't like, the main point of these streams is playing games for people. But it's sharing our life story to a degree. Yes, even FNAF, goddamn Security Breach. Because that is a culmination of us playing horror games. Okay, no, hold on. Hold on. We have to fix this, chat. This is gonna kill us. What is mono? What's mono? Is mono like out of left and right? Yes, apply that. Go back. Quit to Windows. Quit the whole fucking game. I have to, chat. I have to. It's fucking horrible. You do not understand. It was fucking terrible. Because, like, playing games and our stories aren't just stories. They are a representation of where we are in life. And that's why we love doing our tabletop personally, but we also kind of hate doing our tabletop because it's a representation of us at that point. And now we're growing and we want to keep growing it. But there is certain, like, issues we've held back for the tabletop. Like, Cal's arc is a whole thing of not feeling loved. But then in hindsight, you realize there's so many people that do. And even our tabletop group does, to a degree, love us. And we just need to kind of get, like, we can do some wacky, dumbass shit. They'll be here for it because they've stuck around this long. You'll stick around for some dumbass, wacky shit. Yeah, right, fucko.
King of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
It's fine.
Hey, Mary, going to the big game tonight? I heard Ryan's Raiders are playing.
No way, Jim.
Now we can play the game as we would play it. In fact, chat? No. Chat, do you want to make this playthrough even cooler? Just to make sure. We are going to make sure on a certain, like, achievement. Bitch. Never mind. We're not doing that achievement. It's glitched. We have to prepare for that achievement. Never mind. There's an achievement for also beating the game without Vita chambers. That means no respawns. Which kind of becomes vital because you initiate a fight, kill yourself, then prep for the next fight because you know what's there, and you don't lose any of your equipment besides what you used in the fight. You even get health and Eve back. And that is a narrative plot point.
Sweet, all right.
But no, we have to start off with that.
Interested in my case.
And we're back at the start of the level. That sounds bad, but it's not. Why do we get our own channel? Google Chrome, here's Wars Inc. Our own fucking channel? We got a refresher, basically. Well, this is more of like, now that we've explained a lot of the plots and themes, as disjointed as they are, here they are in practice. And you may forget them, you may not. That's fine. Just want you... Our streams are meant to be you playing it, us playing a game for everyone. So even if we restart, it's like, we're all friends here. Even variety horror games, we're all experiencing that together. We want a laid-back vibe. It's why we get annoyed at answering stupid questions. Why is this happening? Who cares, man? Yeah, there's a bigger point, and we get it, and we do want to explain it, but it's like... We're playing the game in the moment. We want to experience it. And we want people to get our experience. One of our friends, we actually bought... What's 1 + 1 again? 2. One of our Miles, we believe we bought the BioShock collection for. And we love for him to experience that himself. And tell us, tell us, what, is it 11? Wrong. Good job, little buddy. You get annoyed. I mean, the stupidest one. It's hard to explain trust, but we get that. Trust. It's not that we get annoyed by stupid questions. It's that we get annoyed by people not using critical thinking. Like, for example, Trust, what if you said, the brainlets? Not even the brainlets. It's like, we don't hate brainlets. It's that right now, society and around the world does not teach people thinking. So it's like, if someone asks, like, if you said, like, let's say we're killing somebody, and I get you. We still want to explain it. Let's say, like, you, Tress, we shoot somebody in the head, and you go, damn, Trio, that's a nice headshot. We're Wars Inc. And then somebody goes, who's Trio? But at the same time, we get it. We play as Woden, like, we sometimes RP, like, in the games we're trying to play as a certain character, so we play as Woden, or, like, we make jokes about Gary, and, like, these are sometimes inside jokes, but they're still, like, you can kind of get, like, we don't mind questions about these things. We love getting questions and explaining and involving in these worlds, but it's like, there's a certain point, like, on one of our recent videos, we made the joke of, in Cyberpunk, Woden died. Because we died 10 plus times, even though it's supposed to be, oh, we died 3 times, we stopped the entire stream, we could never play this character ever again. But we're enjoying playing as Woden. But we want a sort of, like, thrill factor. And we're still enhancing it. Fallout New Vegas, we want to do a permadeath mode. Oh, fuck off. We can do it. Fuck off. I will do it. Say yes right now, chat. We know, Tress, you're the only one here. Say yes right now. A legitimate permadeath stream. Drunk, high, doesn't matter. No excuses matter. Someone goes down, you have to play a new way. Because there is, in New Vegas, a way to start in different parts of the world with different equipment. You can start in Prim as the new sheriff. Or you can start in New Vegas itself as a gambler with no money. We have 1 million characters. One goes down in New Vegas, so be it. And the challenge is they have to get the best ending. Or at least the best ending we can justify for this setting, including this challenge. Like, Woden would be a non-lethal boxer, which is possible in New Vegas. It's the most annoying motherfucker in the galaxy. But it is possible. And we're stubborn enough to make a challenge around it. But it's also a deep exploration into our characters. Do people genuinely want to see us, like, talk about, like, our series? Because we do want our streams to be, here's our characters, even our earlier characters, but in this setting. That's why we do, like, Gary in certain scenarios, or Woden, or Callie, or Crimson, or whoever. Because it's an exploration. But do people want to see that? Because that would mean being on a game for like maybe a year. Exploring it, understanding it. Getting what works and what doesn't. But for games we do know, you'll see them a lot. You'll see New Vegas several times. You'll see characters in our mindscape that you didn't even fucking know existed. But they're still important to everything that came before. What about the others? These aren't like, oh boy, I killed a man in '05, and here's my deep trauma, and now you, Tress, have to fix it. It's not going to be that. It's like, we want to explore other characters, and have people understand, when we love Project Moon, and despite their controversies, which some of them we will agree, we do not agree with, but there are cultural differences. We love their stories. Ishmael in the this is a stupid way to explore it. If you search Ishmael basic in Rule 34, there are 3 pictures of a yaoi like Ishmael and Quapleth fucking each other. But that's so ingrained that Ishmael in Project Moon's universe and Quapleth, they fucked. 2 girls, they banged. Yep. But when we look at Rule 34, where there was 3 pictures of Ishmael and Quapleth, who were both supposed to be male fucking, and it's so wholesome because it's sexual, but it's like, it's so wholesome. It's like, holy shit. Humanity has regressed. They were, in 1790 England, they were out there like, bruh. What if Sherlock Holmes and Frankenstein made out? Are we all not exploring the same ideal? Is Tress truly not a... Looks at tag today. Tinkton! Is Tress truly not a Tinkton? They believe that in their hearts, that's what they are, and by God, you'll treat them that way. I don't give a shit if they say Acarus, and I have to take 5 minutes to to know what the fuck that means. That Daruk. Alright. I mean, it's still if someone does like the Rock meme is like an L-Star. If we sent that meme, it's like, Woden wants to fuck girls? Rock meme. It's like, well, yeah. But all of us get, Woden's a lesbian. Eve's bisexual. Callie is, now we finally get it. That one where it's like, I'll fuck anything. Because Callie doesn't care. She's like, I'll live long enough to outlive everyone. I just want comfort. Says being Lex. Get him, John. But yes. Okay, we spent so much time talking about this. We genuinely want to talk about it more, but in a fresher sense. Chat. Who wants us to go for a survivalist disabled Vita Chamber run of this game? Because we have played it time and time and get the best ending. Let's say that. We have to get the best ending. Would you be interested? We tried to do that our first play of this game. And in fact, we think it makes the game better. But to do that, we have to go through BioShock. For that, we have to do something. Which means this may be a we continue this tomorrow and not like go as far as we did today. But everyone's kind of got it. We've explained why we play these games. Berserker, can you say the little without a weapon? Gasp! Gasp, chat. Can we save the... So we have to save the little sister from this Big Daddy. But how do we kill this Big Daddy? This requires things from the main game. Which means we're going to have to go through this as smart as we can. There's a time limit. We don't care about that for now. Oh, see it. See what? No, that sounded mean. See what? What are we missing? This is our first time through. Let's take it in. What are we missing? Oh! Oh! Chat, you smart motherfuckers. Thing I sent. Tress, please, fucking God, take credit for that. Please, please. We were high and drunk. Please, please. No. Fuck, that's so good. It's so good. Oh, sure, lol. Chad, our parents called us a genius. We're a fucking dumbass who cheated in school. You can't say that. No. me watch. This is a compliment. I don't remember what the fuck that you said. I don't know if it's a compliment. We're like the fourth dimension. That's just a prestigious thing to say. It's generally like we're the fourth dimension and we're having to explain thought processes. And people go, oh, I get it. And we're like, but are you Zen? We now know how to do this entire place in record time. Son of a bitch. Okay, where would we get a brass tool? See that, chat? It's a masterpiece. We saw it, Tress. No, here's the thing, chat. We saw it. But did you see Cal? We got it. We figured it out. I hate it. Want to see this done in one go, chat? Or at least us trying it, like, legitimately. Drunk and high. We can tell you how to do this, like, comprehensively. Can we? By God, we can. No talking, chat. It's a masterpiece. We know you're not talking about this game, but it is. Quit the main menus. Hold on. We're not gonna do all the missions, chat. We're just gonna do this and then restart the game. But you have to understand what the kind of shit we're gonna have to go through is.
I'm not afraid to fight.
Where are the brass tubes? Chat, where are the brass tubes? It can't be. We figured it out, chat. Let's go to the bathroom real quick. We'll be right back. And we're back. We got it. Show me know how this one works. Are you ready to get mind freaked? You're just gonna have to let us cook for a second.
You even smell like a woman.
Okay. We can game it this time, chat. We figured it out. We've cracked the code. Whose theme do we play for this? Let's narrow it down. Woden or Mystery Guest? Mystery? Okay. And Tress, you don't have to answer this. Jove's girlfriend or Mystery? Mystery? Oh, yeah? Well, trust if you so want it. Behold our cringe on full display. Oh no. Chat, we figured out the one part we're fucking up on. Oh no, we can gold rush this. We're willing to put it on the line. We think we think we can do it. We have to do it for Helena. We don't know why, but we have to. Got your fucking mind. We will redo this 1,000 times if need be. Because chat, tonight we want to actually, like, We want to do this right. After all the combinations of all of our feelings, bring it back to an actual character we know. Let's bring it back. Athena's got one chance to save Jezebel and the city. Do we think she can do it? She can do it? Probably not. Hey Trust, when this song's over, tell us what time frame it started and ended. Starting from now. Where is it? Could we do that faster? Absolutely. But we think that's kind of a point. We're gonna go grab a drink, chat. We'll be right back. Meanwhile, hold on. We think that was a pretty good expectation as to the rest of the night. Alright, chat, we'll be right back after you experience the opening for as long as we did. We'll be back. 1960. Okay, got it. 1960, that's when this took place.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Tress, what the fuck have you been talking about this whole time? So 06 to 516 for what? When we reset for this challenge? Well, that's fine. That's different. We meant for like when we came back from like when we stopped, like when we said we're gonna go heat up our food to right now. How long has Jack been spurting up blood? Long time. Oh, this is when we had to get serious, chat, because tomorrow we're off of work, but the day after, if we stream early, we need donations. We're not fucking around. If we don't go into work Wednesday, we need people to like support us. PayPal, Cash App, like. We don't think it'll matter. The snow will melt by Tuesday. But, like, Tress, we're not saying for you specifically, but we mean, like, in general. We like doing this, but if we can't work, we'd rather do this. So, no Vita Chambers, survival's difficulty.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
You best get over there. And be quick about it. The Pick up that shortwave radio. Grab that shortwave now. That splicer's out there still.
Yeah, I don't know about stepping out the pod, chat.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
So remember, chat, we don't have any healing. Like, if we die, it's over.
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me. Just a bit border. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer, seal Johnny in before they...
Wouldn't you say? Well, don't mind if we do.
I can control myself. I can.
By God, on survivalists, they take a lot of damage.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with metal daddy, little fish. See you floating.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You alright, Boyle? First time plasma's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
funny part is, once we open that door, we're all fucked. Chat, once we go through that door, everything changes. Are you prepared for that? Are you ready for what's beyond that door? The lore. The madness. Are you ready, chat? To proceed beyond the doors. To see what possibly could be beyond them. You saw a stream up until this point, but are you truly ready for us to stream? Sniff. That's not an answer, but sure. The old 1-2, chat.
Then save up to see. I just wanted some company. Come on! I just want to talk to somebody.
We're gonna go then. Chat, we're gonna be honest. After 4+ hours of stream, we're kind of a bit out of it. We're gonna save, and we're gonna be back. Doing this either tomorrow or the day after. But for now, we're pretty much done, chat. And we'll see all of you next time. Later, mates.